everyone, so welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Kelly and I am a lover of all things gadgets and make my life easier products. So today we're in my kitchen and I am super duper excited to be doing this video with you guys because this is on a food service and actual appliance that I have been loving, like absolutely loving since I received it in the mail. Let me introduce you to my Tavala. This is my new baby and I love her so much. If you've never heard of Tavala, Tavala is, again, not only a food subscription service that sends you meals to your house that are basically pre-prepped. All you have to do is combine the things and then scan a code, yes, a code, on the sheet and put it in here and then hit start. But it is also the actual oven that you're looking at right now. So this countertop oven is amazing. It uses a combination of heat and steam to cook your food. It does everything from baking to toasting to roasting. It is a magnificent appliance. I'm just gonna say that. If you saw my last day in the life video, you saw that like my family has been using this a lot. I don't even know how to explain it without sounding redundant, but it's just amazing. Basically, what makes this device stand out more than your air fryer and your toaster oven and your microwave is that this actually thinks and cooks for itself. So Tavala connects to your smartphone and your Wi-Fi. You use the Tavala app that's in your smartphone to not only order more food from their subscription service if you'd like to do that way, but also to find recipes that either are provided by Tavala to cook, like it shows you and tells you how to prepare the recipe, but then also like you scan your code on your phone and then it like does all the heating and stuff inside of the oven. But then it also has over 750 different food products and companies worth of barcodes stored in here so that all you have to do is scan a barcode that they have, like say you have like corn dogs or pizza rolls or something like that. You scan it and it automatically tells your Tavala like exactly what it needs to do to cook. Like you scan it, it does this fun little noise thing that sounds like a really cute video game. You hit start and then it just does all the cooking. I will be completely honest, because I have so many kids and stuff, I'm actually really excited about the ease of just like scanning simple foods for the kids to be able to make on their own, like them just coming over here and using their devices to be like, oh, okay, I want to make myself, breakfast this morning. I want eggs in a basket. And I only use that as an example because this thing makes really good eggs in a basket. And normally I'd have to like stand over the stove and like monitor them and stuff like that. But you just stick it in here and it's good to go. And the kids have become addicted to them in the morning. But like, it's nice because my kids can now just like go over there and like do that without me involved, every mother's dream. But while all of that stuff makes this device so freaking amazing, another thing that I am like insanely excited about is the fact that there is a food subscription service attached to this. Now, I'm going to be completely honest because these are reviews and I want to be completely honest. The way this Tavala fits into our life probably won't be for making like homemade dinners for the entire family because it only fits 4 food trays in it at once. But it will really be nice for John and I because we work from home to be able to have healthier meals when the kids aren't at home. Because usually John and I will just skip lunch or we will eat something really crappy because we're in such a hurry or because we don't really want to make a mess at the kitchen or things like that. So it'll be really nice for us to be able to just throw something together really quickly and throw it in there and have a really nice like healthy lunch once the kids actually do go back to school. But it will also be really nice for the kids to be able to make their lunches and stuff because they all were doing school from home. They all have different lunch periods. And because I'm working from home and John's working from home, we don't always have time to stop what we're doing for the kids to be able to get them those things. So it'll be nice for them to, instead of like pulling an Uncrustable out of the freezer or something like that, it'll be nice for them to actually be able to learn how to use the Tavala to make themselves lunch and just like us not have to worry because they're all three eating at different times of the day. This is gonna replace our air fryer. This is gonna replace our microwave. Like, this is gonna replace so many things, which, as you guys know, we have a very modest sized kitchen and we need one thing does everything appliances in here, not a bunch of like medium to small size ones, which is what we got going on top of the refrigerator. And I'm excited to get rid of a bunch of those things because now I have this. I actually had an appliance that cooked hard-boiled eggs, which I was super excited about, but now I don't need to have that anymore because this cooks hard-boiled eggs amazingly well. Oh, did I mention that? It does like simple things, like things you wouldn't think about, like hard-boiled eggs, cooking squash, cooking zucchini. That's a lie. I'm really excited about cooking side dishes in here. There are times when I am preparing large meals in my, oven and stuff, but like I don't want to have to watch over a side dish as well, or I don't have the capacity to cook two different things at two different temperatures in my oven. So I am really excited because the Tavala app has a lot of great vegetable recipes that are super simple that you can put in here and just have cooked for a great side dish. So yeah, as I'm thinking about it, there's a lot more ways that Tavala is gonna fit in my life, but just the takeaway from this is that it's pretty cool. I am going to make one of the meals right now. The meals do, I believe they're $11.99 per meal. If you order 6 meals or more, the shipping is free. If you do 4, it is $5.99 for shipping. And while some people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money for an individual meal, this food subscription services aren't for everyone. They are for people who want to pay a little bit extra for the ease of not having to go to the grocery store, not having to prep their food, and also not having to meal plan. And that is something that I am very down with. I order out and I have deliveries of like food to our house more than I'd like to admit throughout the week. And individually, those meals actually cost just as much as this Tavala's food subscription. Sometimes even more because then I tip on the delivery and all of that stuff. Like, I'm one of those people who spends a lot of money on food delivery and groceries and things like that. So Tavala actually will save me a lot of money and a lot of headache. This food service and food service delivery and all of that does make sense for me. It does make sense for my family. And if you do go over your food budget and stuff, it may make sense for you because that's what it took for me. I actually went over our food budget and how much money we were spending. And this actually is less than what we have been spending on average. And it's a lot less work. All right, so today we're gonna make the dill roasted salmon meal, which I'm excited about. One of the things that also excites me about having this Tavala is that fish is something I've never been able to master cooking, even just like buying my own fish at a store and cooking it. So I'm really excited because Tavala does have a very easy and simple salmon recipe in their app that you can just buy your salmon individually, scan it, and then it's good to go. So that is exciting for me. That is something that I was actually really looking forward to. So we're gonna really quickly assemble this meal, and when I say really quickly, it's very, very quick to assemble. Here are the cooking instructions for your meal, and then on the other side it has your barcode to scan it. So first we're gonna separate the tray, it says, then remove the plastic film from the quinoa tray, which little known fact, I love quinoa. Then it says grab the other tray and then put your vacuum sealed salmon inside the tray. Then it says take the dill herb blend and sprinkle it on your salmon. And then it literally says just like put it in your Tavala. Put it in your Tavala, that's it. So as you can see, we've been using this like crazy. I actually reuse my aluminum over and over again until it doesn't work anymore. But it comes with a baking tray. I didn't even show you guys what the Tavala looks like. I will do that, don't worry. But it comes with a baking tray, which you would do like other things. You don't have to for the subscription. It comes in these metal tins that you put directly on the grill. So we're just gonna put these in here like so. And then you're gonna take your barcode that is on your sheet. You're gonna hit this scan button right there. You're gonna scan it. And then you're gonna hit start. While the salmon and the quinoa are cooking, I'm gonna really quickly show you kind of what the Tavala looks like. This is the size of it. It's pretty much the size of a smaller microwave, so it really doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Again, you guys know I have a very modestly sized kitchen. This is all the counter space we have, and it fits nicely in the corner. It comes with this little 8-ounce cup, and that's because you put that in here. So I love that they already send you that with it. You also get this really cute oven mitt, which I just keep right next to it to pull out stuff with. And then I always keep this metal set of tongs that I've had forever. I keep that over here as well because when we do stuff with the pan, I like to use it to kind of pull the sheet out onto the door and then lift stuff off of there. The newer model, because this is the second generation, it's a lot sleeker. You have all these buttons right here, so it toasts, it bakes, it broils, it steams. You can also reheat meals, which I haven't tried that yet, but trust me, I am excited about it. You control the temperature down here. Obviously, because we used a barcode, we don't have to mess with any of this stuff, but you can if you're just cooking stuff yourself and coming up with your own types of recipes to cook. And then you have the time right here, and then the start and the stop and cancel button down here. For the foods from your subscription service, you can also come up with your own recipes or bake or cook the things that you normally would cook and translate them into things for your phone to set. So for me, if I want to start doing more things in my Tavala, I can convert what I normally would do in like the microwave or the air fryer. I can make it my own recipe or time in my Tavala app, save that, put my own label on it, and then when I want to cook those things, or say the kids want to cook those things, they can just throw it in there, look up mommy's whatever recipe or this or that or whatever I name it, hit it, and then it will do the same thing where it will just cook it and be ready to go. So if I want to see how much time is left on my Tavala meal or any meal that I put in there, all I have to do is swipe up. It says 5 minutes and 1 second left. It's in the steam mode, and then this is the temperature it's at. My food is ready. This is the finished product, and it took me 10 minutes, and that's including cook time. Like, it took me 2 minutes to prep, 7 minutes and something seconds in the Tavala, and holy cow, it smells and looks amazing. I'm so happy right now. All right, there's a bunch of junk on my table right now because real talk, I kind of like threw stuff onto my table so that way it wouldn't be distracting you guys on my counter. So we're gonna eat this standing, but I am like, oh my gosh, guys, it smells so good. The salmon is done perfectly. It is so good. This just makes me so happy right now. So happy. Did you come taste this food?
Oh, you made me dinner? Officially? What is it?
This is the test person. John already has fallen in love with the Tavala.
Because it makes fun beep noises.
But this is the food.
Mmm. Ooh, that's good.
Isn't that good?
What's that?
Quinoa.
Alright.
You don't like quinoa?
I like salmon.
Oh my god, I love the quinoa. It's like, well no, try this, John. Seriously, it's not like the quinoa that you're used to. Oh my god, it's so good. No, just try the quinoa. It's good quinoa.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's like cooked well.
Yeah, actually pretty good. I like it.
I love quinoa.
I don't like it when it's cold. I've never had it warm like that before.
Isn't it good?
Mm-hmm. I want more.
So good. Anyways, this is the Tavala meal. So good. All right, guys, so I'm gonna let you go so I can finish this delicious food. And it turned like crazy outside, so I apologize again about the lighting. Let me just really quickly show you what I'm working with and why it's so hard sometimes to film with natural light. This is suddenly what the weather has turned from being really nice and sunny to just this, and that's why it's all dark and gloomy suddenly. So I think that means it's a good time to sign off from this review. Again, this is not ideal for like cooking huge massive meals for a huge family, but the subscription is great for individual meals and for meals for 2 people and even 3 people and, you know, or 4 people, because you can cook 4 trays at one time. So you could do sides and main parts, and if it's only like 7 minutes to cook, it's just gonna take you a little bit longer. But all the things that the Tavala can do is something that will add a lot to my life and take a lot of stress off my life and give me back a lot of time. You know, I sometimes talk about food subscriptions and stuff, why I like them because I'm lazy. But I'm really not. And you guys know that if you follow me, I am always so busy doing all these other things in my house. As you can see, I have paint and stain all on my hands from my latest build. I'm so busy that like cooking's just never been a a fun priority for me. So to be able to have a little bit of flexibility and a little bit more of my life back and not having to think about those things is just really exciting, and that's why we love the Tavala. I will leave links and everything underneath this video. Sorry, my dogs are behind me playing if you can hear that. And I hope you guys try it, and if you do, let me know. Or if you have the Tavala, a lot of people like there's videos all over YouTube of like people who are obsessed with their Tavalas, and it shows them like making certain things, and it's actually really funny. Tavala, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video and for sending us this amazing appliance and this amazing food, and I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye.